Today I'm going to be cleaning the car. Welcome to Dim Tips, the channel that repairs, arrives and stores. You can see it's quite dirty and it does really need a clean, so I'm going to be cleaning it. Got some dents, hopefully be picking that up in a future video. And you can see that the paint's just not as clean and tidy as it should be, so I'm going to be going around. It's not going to get rid of these scuffs. This is something that I'm going to take care of, and that mirror, but not in this video. I'm just literally going to be cleaning it, and maybe it might get rid of some of the scuff marks there. You can see where there's some scratches, etc. It's all in aid of me preparing this before I actually polish, buff and get rid of some of the scratches. And it is fairly dirty, and I just want to get some of the revival or shine, but not shine, but at least the cleanliness in the paint. You can see, look how mucky it is on my fingers, and just want to make sure that it looks a little bit better than it is at the moment. Okay, so the first step is I've just got myself some car shampoo. Look, it's nothing great extravagant, it's just I picked it up from any shop, but it will have some minerals in there. Here's the clay bar itself. I just picked it up offline. You can pick it up from anywhere. It's just general clay. I've got a jug here, so I do need to soak it, and it's blue at the moment. You can see how shiny it is. I'm just gonna pop it in there to soak before for about 20 minutes before I actually start working it into the paint work and getting off as much muck and dirt off the paint. Now what I need to do is, first of all, need to rinse everything down, make sure I give it a good rinse. What this also gives me an opportunity to do is also check where there are particularly deeper scratches and where there are scratches that could potentially be buffed out. The claying is not going to take care of that, but in a future video I'm going to be taking care of some of those scratches. So here you can see that now I'm just going to apply a little bit of the soap, shampoo, onto the car. I'm trying not to do it in a circular motion. Have heard that circular motion is a bad idea. Did it a couple of times, but just doing it side to side so that I'm not leaving any other marks. But I'm just going to be cleaning the car just as I normally would do, making sure that I've put enough car shampoo onto the car itself. So now I've got it everywhere, and now I'm just going to give it a rinse down. This is just the first clean, so this is to get off as much surface dirt as I can. It won't really get rid of all the other dirt, which is what claying will actually help me do, but this is an important step in the process. So just making sure that I have cleaned it down, and making sure that every surface is as clean as I can get it before actually starting the next process. What you can see is you can still see some deeper scratches because it's a wet surface. They're the ones that I'm going to have to focus on at a later stage, but not for the claying. But you can see it's a little bit hazed, and I'm hoping that some of the claying and some of these scratches I can at least get clean before any other work is done on the car, because I just want to make sure that it's as clean as it can possibly be before starting any other work, and that's why I want to clay it. So the clay's been soaking in there. It's supposed to leave it for about 15 to 20 minutes. I just did it beforehand, and then before I started the washing process of the car. I now need to make sure that I've got car shampoo, not 50-50, but 25-75 maybe, or a little bit less than that. And this is just so that when I'm actually applying the clay and rubbing it into the car, that it's got some, so there's not any friction that I'm applying and actually scratching into the surface of the paint. You can already see that just me doing this a couple of times. I had a few pips and bits in there. Now this is me just focused on one panel. This is across the top of the windowsill, just that top panel element, and you can see how much dirt is picked up. That's purely just from doing that one panel. So you can see that I'd already cleaned the car, sponged it, but this is all of that dirt that's coming off it. All I did was refold it back in and start again, and you can see, look, I've just folded it in and then just started the process again. And I'm coming close to actually completing the car, and I'm quite happy with how it's come out. It's really has taken off quite a bit of the dirt, which allows me to prep for the next phase, which is polishing it. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to